Is everybody out there? I am going to post my link here for people to connect with me. Say hello if you are joining us. I'm just going to see if I can actually cross this to here. I'm going to make sure I'm set up. Please say hello when you join me. If you are out and about tonight, I am filling in for the lovely Vicky. My name is Kay Hamilton, and yay, I can see some comments. Hello to those people who have joined in. My name is Kay Hamilton, and I am here to talk to you about courage to take the action in life, to do what you need to do. And one of the main things that I love to use to give me courage and to help me with my transformation is beautiful essential oils. So tonight I will be talking a bit about essential oils, and I will also be offering some oil card and some essential oil readings. Oh, hey Christine, I can see some nice familiar faces, and Nick and Alana and Bronwyn. So how exciting. So, what have you all been up to? I've had a great day today. I had a bit of a sleep in, and I put some varnish on my kitchen benches, and it doesn't smell a great deal, but to help with the aromas, I've got my beautiful diffuser going, and I've got some gorgeous oils in there to help purify the air and to uplift the atmosphere and to give me some nice aromas to smell. So, hey, we've got Auckland in the house. We've got Gold Coast in the house. We've got somewhere else in New Zealand in the house. So that's wonderful. I'm usually on a Thursday night, and I host a show called Activate Your Courage, and the lovely Vicky couldn't come on tonight. So she, in amongst our community, we say, if we can't come on, who can come on? So if you are missing Vicky, I hope you enjoy spending some time with me tonight, and I'm sure Vicky will be back next Sunday night. And if you like interacting with me, well, you can look out for me at 7:15 on a Tuesday night. On a Thursday night. And I also have an essential oil group as well. So, what is happening with all of you? Who out there feels like you have courage? Who just sails along in life and, cool as a cucumber and very easy with the breeze? Or what tools do you use to help you keep on going? And I think I've decided my new hashtag is I run on oils, or running on oils, because essential oils help me to keep my energy up, keep my vibrations high. They give me lots of options for my wellness, for my natural wellness. So if you're interested in organics, you're interested in sustainability, you're interested in energy, frequency, vibrations, that's what I'm all about. So give me the heads up. Who's interested in frequency, vibrations, colour? I channel colours. I do artwork. I do one-on-one sessions. This is an example of somebody's work that I've created during my one-on-one sessions. And I also give essential oil recommendations as well. I host a live show, or not a live show, a live interactive time every Wednesday night in my essential oil group. So if you're interested in learning how to use essential oils, or you use them already and you want to expand your understanding and knowledge of how to use oils, that's really what I'm all about. So what I do is I do essential oil readings, and I have cards. I have some oil cards, and I have all my lovely oil friends here, and I'll pick out an oil or a card and give you a little bit of a message. I also offer small one-on-one, if you want like a quarter of an hour reading with me, if you want to get to know me and work with me somehow, or if you're interested in having a little bit of a personal reading with me, touch base with me. I'm going to put my link in again so that you can, because I know we always post here and you can't necessarily find us because we come up as Spiritual Events Directory when we're all posting in here. So, hey, Christine, you're a doll. You love following me. So that's wonderful. I'm going to start with you. So let me know if you are interested in having an oil pulled out for you tonight. And I usually write everyone's names down. And I sat down here without my notebook. So I'll have to use the back of this one. So, okay, because I get rather confused when all these messages come through so quickly. So, Christine Marie Clark. Let's see. So I'm going to do some readings, but throughout the readings I'm going to also talk about oils and talk about why I love Young Living oils. And that's because they're the oils that I know are the ones that work for me. They've got high frequency, they're organic, they're sustainable. They come from our own farms around the world and our partner farms. So I'm going to pull to 2 oils for you, Christine, and one is bergamot, which is from the rind of a type of citrus tree. It's really good for uplifting. I feel like a bit of cleansing. And patchouli is the other one, which is a great one for skin. So I think it's a time for you to, I'm getting the word renewal. So letting go, renewal, and I feel like with that patchouli, there's that urge for you to really take note of making sure that you are honouring your self-worth. And if I was I'll pull a card for you as well and see what these are. Beautiful cards. And let's see what the message on the card is for you, Christine. Melaleuca. Melaleuca, for centuries, the indigenous of our sacred planet have been in co-creative healing relationship with Melaleuca. It's like a tea tree, sharp and strong. It's antiseptic. So that comes into alignment with my message for you about this sort of cleansing and renewal. Elevating your body back to center by elevating your cellular frequency. And I love that because these oils get inside our cell walls and they work their magic inside our cell walls, revitalizing, renewing, and resetting our cells. So touch some of this essence to the soles of your feet and trust, as the indigenous do. You are free from being a host for funguses, bacterium, and viruses. Know you are thriving. You are a thriving, happy, healthy being. So that one is for you, Christine. And I haven't used my colour cards for a while, so let me give you one more. Yay! Spot on. Let's see what colour might resonate with you. If I was to tune in, it would be blue, and that is so that you can really tune into the communication that is coming your way. But let's see what the cards say for you. And let me see. Coral. Allow flow and synchronicity in your life. So that in the coral energy, to me, it's always that self-love, that softness, the softness and the specialness, the sacredness of you. So they're your beautiful messages, Christine. And thank you for your gorgeous sunflowers. Beautiful. So let me just scroll back, and if I miss you, just come back and go pick me, because when I go back scrolling I lose places and I lose people. So Karina, so tell me, who uses oils? Who knows about Young Living? Have you heard about Young Living? Karina Jones. So I will go to you next. Let me know, do you know about Young Living? We're the top essential oil company in the world. We have farms around the world. I've been to visit several of our farms around the world. I've got to put plants in. One of my best trips was going to Hawaii and planting the Royal Hawaiian sandalwood trees, which was a very spectacular trip. And I also won a helicopter ride around the big volcano there that let loose a couple of years after we were there. So Karina, chocolate, nourish your bowl and nourish your soul and body, not your bowl and sorry. Anyway, look at that. It's time for you to just, I just get this feeling of slinking into a chair, a velvet chair, and sitting back and relaxing and taking some time to really tune in to what you can do to nourish yourself. If I was to choose an oil for you, I would be looking at Harmony, because Harmony is going to help you to bring all your chakras into alignment, into harmony. So this oil, what would I do with this one? I love Harmony, by the way. Very special. It's one of the oils in the feeling kit. And I would just put a touch on my wrist and I would activate it like this. And yum, smell it in. Always say 3 times. There's always that power in the third, in the number of 3, and that third breath in, and then move it around your aura and just sit with the energy of bringing your body into harmony. And Karina, or anyone who's on here at the moment, just take some breaths. If you've got some oils, get them out and smell them. If you haven't, just take 3 relaxing breaths, just wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And with each breath, bring in some new energy and really expel that breath out so that you're getting rid of all that oxygen that sits in the bottom of your lungs. Because we need to breathe out in order to take our next breath. And often what we find is that we're running around in life, keeping so busy. Is this you, Karina? Keeping busy, and that that ability to just take your time, take life in your stride, can also be quite a tricky thing for you. So I'm going to pick, you've asked for an oil card a bit further down. So let's see what card's going to come out for you. And it's grounding. Same here. Get balanced, stay balanced, stay focused, and become stabilized. And oil alternatives would be spruce, pine, juniper, and lang lang. So the grounding oil, this is a gorgeous blend, and I don't know where mine is. Quite can't lay my hands on it straight away, but that is a great one to put on your feet or anywhere down on your maybe the base of your spine. Your base chakra is time for you to really just soak yourself into that river of velvety chocolate. So that's for you, Karina. Hi, Liana, is it you would like an oil? And I'd like an oil, please. So let me see. I come to highest potential for you. So highest potential is a blend of a beautiful, beautiful blend of oils that is going to lift you up out of the, I get the word gloom, out of the gloom of self-sabotage. So I'm asking you, Liana, are you self-sabotaging yourself? Are you living your life to the fullest? Are you getting those nudges? Or are you more inclined to listen to those things, those messages of, I can't do it, it's not my time, who am I? Are you listening to those little negative Nancy lessons, or are you ready to take a leap into transformation? So highest potential. Oh, yum. If only I could share these aromas with you. So highest potential is going to lift you up. It's going to elevate your spirits and put you on that path so that you can stay. I feel like there's this, I don't know, I've got a vision of if you're walking along the top of a fence for some reason, but taking it in your stride. So feeling like you've got this. Are you? So I'm hoping that one relates to you. I will pull a colour card out for you, Liana. And let me see. Oh, I'm breaking up, have I? Am I hard to hear? Is anyone else having trouble hearing me? Thank you for letting me know that, Therese. I've got my phone going here. I'll speak up a bit. So can you hear me loud and clear? Please let me know. So this one is for you, Liana, a colour card for you. Green, revitalise your nervous system. So maybe it's time for you to connect with nature, to get out there in amongst the smells and the aromas of the fresh grass and maybe the gum trees, or find somewhere where you feel comfortable, somewhere where you can really let go and walk away from whatever it is that's you know, you might be feeling some restrictions. So hey, Beverly French, yeah, cold down here, absolutely. And thanks, Kerry, you can hear me. Beautiful. So just to remind you on the way through, because I'm going to go to, who's next? Alana Green, an oil card. So I'm going to go to one of these, Alana. So please reach out, friend request me, come and join my essential oil group. And also I'm just going to, throughout tonight, talk to you about a great offer we have with Young Living. And I thought it finished tonight, but it finishes tomorrow. You can spend under $200, depending what you buy, on some oils, and you can get yourself a diffuser for absolutely free. Not this one, but it has the same functions of this. It's worth over $100. So we've got a really good deal with Young Living for today and tomorrow. So if you are interested in getting yourself some really top quality oils, the best you can access in all the world, I might add, reach out and let's have a conversation. I've got 2 people today already who've decided to go for that kit and get a free diffuser or that offer. So let me know if you are interested in chatting with me about that. Okay, so Liana, the blend that has come out in the card for you is acceptance. So it's time for you to accept where you are. It soothes sorrowful emotions, promotes self-trust, which is that thing of you walking on the fence. And I feel like I can see you walking on the fence with your arms out and giving yourself mantras. Everything's okay. I'm on track. I am able to, yeah, I've got this. You've got the energy of you've got this. So I'm not quite sure fully what it's relating to, because it's always better when we have a one-on-one. So you might like a session with me. Overcomes bad habits and resistance. So and rids procrastination. So accept the situation you're in and just, I feel like you've got the green lights to power ahead and move forward with whatever it is that you are aiming to move forward with. Beverly, I know that you have been looking into these oils for a while, so let's, the sooner the better with oils. I know at the moment this world certainly needs a good dose of essential oils in more ways than one, for so many reasons. So Alana, are you still here? Alana Green, I'm going to move on to you, and I'm going to pull an oil card. That's what you wanted, so I better write your name down. Alana Green. So yes, who's up for a one-on-one? If you are up for a one-on-one, you can type in there one-on-one, and I will certainly aim to get to you, or you can. Often I get throughout these people who are friend requesting me, and we can have a bit of a time for getting together and having a bit of a chitty chat about oils and about where you're headed. So transformation for you, Alana, converts negative emotions to positive, gets you ready to move forward, more positivity. So this is a gorgeous blend. I love transformation. It just helps you to ride those waves and move on. Like, how many of you do get impounded or compounded with that little negative Nancy in our head that loves to tell us that things are too hard, they're not worth it, what's the point? Own up. Who's got those things going on in their mind, and it kind of stops us in our tracks? Well, when you use these oils and you incorporate affirmations and start taking some action, you will find that things start falling into place very nicely. Hey, Naomi, I can see you've joined. Nice to see you here. What I love about this is I get to know people who have connected through Spiritual Events Directory who have also got excited about using oils. So it's always nice to see some of our oil community here. Alana, I'm going to pull you a colour card as well. Let's see what happens. And it's, yeah, scarlet. Look at this gorgeous rose. Look at that beautiful red energy. It's getting your base chakra activated, attracts success. So I'm hoping that you will take that energy of attract success on board and just know that you can do it, just like any of us. I mean, I've been in that, you know, that groove of who am I to be getting on Facebook and doing this, and how can I tell other people, you know, give my advice to other people? Who am I to do this? And you've just got to feel the fear and do it anyway. Push through all those little voices that trying to bring us down, because what happens is the more we want to shine our light, the more those little imps come in and try and drag us down and move us away from what our full potential really is. So who are we up to? Joey, Michelle, and Joey's friends here, someone. And I've seen your comment, Beverly. I will get to you, darling. Happily pull you out a card. Joey, Michelle, let me see. What am I looking for here? Joy comes to mind. Joy oil. Have you been feeling like the joy factors, kind of the sparks gone out of life, lost your own heartfelt connection with yourself, so that, you know, to express your joy, maybe feeling a little bit hampered at the moment? Joy, I've just popped some in my wrist. I must need a lot because a lot came out, and I'm activating it, smelling it in. Beautiful. This is one I wear on my wrists for, you know, like a perfume. So I don't use perfumes. Anything with a fragrance sends me alarm bells, because that tells me that if it's a fragrance, it's not a pure essential oil. So, and on that note, you can have an oil and it can have pure essential oil on the label. However, that doesn't mean very much, because legally they only have to put a little bit of pure oil in the bottle. So that's why I stick to Young Living. Hi, Christine. My dad is, I can't talk to my dad. He's in, hopefully he's being well cared for. At least he's got to the stage. Oh, for those who don't know, my dad's 95. He's just broken his neck and he's in a brace. He is expected to recover, and he is recovering, and I've been helping him move. So you're a sweetheart, Christine, to every time you come on you ask about my dad. So my sister rang me the other day and we had a chat, but I can't, he's deaf, so if I ring him up it's so frustrating, because he gets a Sagittarian frustration comes through, and my Leo roar. No, I don't roar, but I just, you know, it's hard work, so I can't really talk to him while he's in lockdown. But I trust he's on the mend. Amy Lovell, how are you, lovely, tonight? Amy Lovell. So, what am I going to do for you? I'm going to start with a colour for you, Amy. And let's see what comes up for you. So, let's see. In the colour card we have blue, Amy. Activate your healing power. So maybe, I don't know, what are you doing in the area of healing? Look at that gorgeous blue light there. You could take a snapshot of that, a screenshot, or you could just take a mental note of the colours there, and I would be using that in meditation. The blue is all around communication, and communication from the blue ray is, well, blue is about communication, but the communication from the energetic blue ray, the angels are the healers in the blue ray of energy. So, and I can see that the little parts of green here, which maybe it's time to activate your potential as a healer. I hope that makes sense, and let's see what card comes up for you. So do you do healing work? Yes, Beverly, I'm looking at my phone and I'm looking at my laptop because I get different messages on either side. So yes, it is hard. Dad's in Melbourne, so they're in lockdown, but I'm in Tasmania, yes, where it's very cool. So Amy, here is a blend called Hope. For those who've given up hope. Enhances inner strength, enhances grounding, and stabilizes emotions. So oil alternatives would be juniper, lemon, or melissa. So the Hope blend, or one of those three. Yeah, I feel like you're depleted. There's some depletion going on for you. So time to just relax and just let things pop in. You don't have to force things in the world, Amy. You just can relax and let it flow. So, very well, thank you. Yeah, excellent. All right, now I'm going back over here because I'm up to the lovely Karina Jules. Karina Julie's. Beautiful. So I'm going to pick, it's wanting this deck, back to this deck. I love switching decks and mixing things up a bit and seeing what's going on. So Karina, juniper. Here's it, and just close your eyes and listen to this. Juniper, close your eyes, feel the crisp, high elevation air blowing through your branches. Breathe in the ancient stories of scent. Work with juniper as it grounds you into a rawness of survival, love and devotion. On your next breath, accept Gaia's offering of your own sacred space. Like a strong wind, juniper blows through your cells, clearing out old patterns and offering inspiration. So that's for you, Karina. So time to invoke the new, let go of the past. I feel like we've had this big full moon, so it's a big time of releasing for people. And I'll choose you a colour card. So Karina says she's heard about Young Living. So I love talking about Young Living because they're my family away from home. And we have a Young Living family, a global family actually, where we've been around since 1995. And Gary Young from Young Living is always dear to our heart because he was paraplegic and he put himself back together. And during that journey, he came across essential oils. He started distilling in his own backyard, and then he travelled the world and lived with people in their, indigenous situations. And learnt all about herbs and spices. He's an amazing person. He went to Egypt and learnt all around, saw the hieroglyphs on the walls and learnt about, the idea of using the oils to transmute negative entities. In other words, transmute our emotions and our negative talk and all those things that hold us back. Because I truly believe that we are all really powerful, but most of us have hardly even scratched the surface, myself included. So, Karina, you've got apricot. Rejoice and laugh. There you are. Make some time to or do something that's a bit of fun. Get some fun action going in your life so that you can really get back into that enjoyment and allow that flow of that the child that wants to express itself. So I feel like there's no need to be quite so serious. You're from Cape Town. Awesome. So that's in South Africa. You can access our oils over there. We have a lot of enthusiastic people who are even growing businesses over there. So reach out, Karina, and if you are interested in these oils, because Young Living is a global company, I've got a few people in New Zealand, and I've got people in Europe and England and also in America. So we do have lots of countries in the world who are using our gorgeous oils. Saloti, hey, your name is very familiar to me. Yes, Victoria Cochran, she's on spiritual events, I think on a Wednesday. She's in my oil team. She loves Young Living oils. So if you want to talk to Victoria, you can, or if you would like to have a conversation with me, reach out and I can help get you connected through Victoria. So let me know, Saloti, if you would like me to pull you an oil or a card. And Joey Michelle, I think I've done you. Bronwyn Myers. And then I must, well, cleaning some chakra. Yes, Karina, great for chakra cleansing. All right, so Bronwyn, I'll just write your surname down. I get a bit distracted here. Hey, this is a real novelty for me because I'm not usually doing this on a Sunday night. So thanks everyone for joining me. I didn't even promote myself because I had so many things happening. All right, here comes the lovely Bronwyn. So here we are. Bronwyn Amber, awaken your creativity. So creativity is definitely on the in the energy field at the moment. So how do we awaken our creativity? We put on an oil. So I would be putting on, and I've got in my diffuser, Inspiration. That would be the oil that I would be recommending. Inspiration. It's going to help you to just become inspired to create, or inspired. Maybe your energy's been lacking. Maybe you've lost your mojo. Maybe I've got this message. Maybe I'm going to use the word flat, not the word that came into my mind. Maybe you've really come to a bit of a standstill, or even a brick wall, a bit of a, I feel like there's sort of, you've come to a point in the road and you're going, where to next? What can I do about that? So awaken your creativity. So you need to think about what you can do to awaken your creativity. Go for a walk down the beach, go for a walk in the bush, spend time in the garden, whatever it is that resonates with you. So Bronwyn, that one is your card. Hi ho, Joey, who are we up to here? Taking time out for yourself. Yes, Bronwyn, I've done you. Karina, Jules, love it. Yay. Joey, Michelle, I've done you. Sorry. I need this, please. Beautiful. Clean some oil for you. Joey, did I give you an oil? Let me come back to me. Therese said I'm hard to hear, but I think we got over that. Let me know. Okay, Beverly French. Yes, I am. Well, I'm cold, but we have heaters in our houses. And actually, the sun was out today, so the last 2 days have been really crisp in the morning. But the sun comes out, so it's been absolutely beautiful. We do get some really nice days in May and in June, and then in July, that's when that terrible stuff hits the fan, and we get serious about winter in Tasmania. So yeah, well, that was, well, I sit here sipping on your lemon tea. Beautiful. Well, I love to sip on lemon tea, but I love to sip on lemon oil in my water. Now I'm actually drinking here Megacal, which is magnesium and calcium, which is a powder made from Young Living. And in this drink also there's essential oils, lemon essential oil, so it has a really nice lemony flavour. And I know I was sort of getting a bit crampy sometimes in my toes, and I thought at night, so I thought, right, time to get out the magnesium. And last night I was actually thinking, gosh, I haven't had any magnesium for a while. So hey Zita, hello darling. So yes, Amy Lovell, beautiful oils. Here's our lemon oil, and I haven't forgotten you, Beverly. I'm coming to you. So lemon oil in your nice lemon drinks, cold pressed from the rind. So a great way to support the natural functions of your body. So the lovely Beverly French. Here we go. Now, Beverly's had a reading from me before, so if any of you are interested in connecting, Beverly and I had a great time. And I see Zita, you're on here too, darling. Zita's one of my beautiful spiritual directory tribers, and Zita's just started her oil journey and is loving it. So, for those who might have just joined, you can create a wholesale account with Young Living. Spend about I put someone's order through today. She spent about $170. Got a couple of beautiful high quality oils, and a free diffuser. So let me know. I will stay awake till 12 o'clock tonight. I'm working tomorrow, but you can connect with me tomorrow afternoon and we can set up your wholesale account. Please, friend, request me. Right, Beverly, here we go. Rainbow, connect to spirit in nature. And I know that would really relate to you. Check this out. Just beautiful. So I would recommend a bit of a meditation. And I see for you, I had this vision of meditating and with a rainbow and pulling the colours of the strands down into your aura, into your chakras, as you move through your chakras in the meditation. And let's see what oil is recommended for you, Beverly. These drinks are wonderful. We also have a lovely berry drink with essential oils in it, high antioxidant, highly nutritious, a brilliant way to look after yourself and your family. And I always add some essential oils to my healthy drinks. So Beverly, here's a beautiful message and a beautiful blend called Envision. I allow myself to see what I need to see and renew my focus. So for you to move forward, it's a bit of focus. Making sure all your chakras are fully topped up. Maybe every day you could go through the chakras, or even, I'm actually even seeing, bring the rainbow down from above through your body, and that could even be in the form of the pillar of a white light. And as you come down, you could bring, I had this beautiful vision of you bringing each of those colours into your chakras and grounding it, and then making a beautiful orb around you to give you beautiful protection. So, Beverly, that was your little message for tonight. Read me, prescribe me, please. Amanda McCracken. So, how's everyone going? Is anyone in Victoria or anyone stuck inside their homes? I rang up my son-in-law tonight and said, how are you going? He's in Melbourne, and he's going, no worries. He's just with a big grin on his face. I could just read it from a distance. He's quite happy just to be at home. Oh gosh, I'm thirsty tonight. Okay, Amanda. I'm drawn to clarity for you. So clarity, what is it that you need to get clear on? This is a great oil for the diffuser or wearing if your head's feeling scrambled and you want some clarity in direction, or if you're working on something to left brain and it's overwhelming and confusing, or if there's something that you're trying to sort out, some questions, I'm not quite sure what your clarity would be around. Let me see and find a colour card for you. Hey Zita, how are you going? I know you're in Melbourne, and what would you do without your oils? You wouldn't know, would you? If in doubt, get an oil out. I would suffer too much in lockdown mode. Yes, Beverly. Well, I think the people in lockdown mode are really getting to know themselves, and you must be becoming masters at processing things, because you can't get out the door that much. You can't go and escape. You can't go and visit your friend and escape. It's a really good time for doing a whole lot of self-actualization, delving into, who you really are and what it's all about, and I think it could be really empowering. But we've all got to take control of the little monkey mind, that negative Nancy that can, you know, jump into our thoughts and take over. I'm just a bit confused. What am I? 8:43. So okay, because I'm normally 7:15, and so I just lost my space in life then. So we've got about a few 10 minutes or so left, a bit more. So okay, here we go for Amanda. Establish boundaries. What's happening for you, Amanda? Do you value who you are? Do you value your growth? And do you value the fact that you need to draw the line so that people aren't walking over you, people aren't moving into your space and doing a takeover, even maybe what you're prepared to listen to from other people. I think that's what I've got coming through for you, Amanda. And an oil. I get confused who I've done oils for, but I'll pull a card out for you. I can't remember now. No, or did I pull? Doesn't matter. I'm going to pull another one out. Now I have the oils. I don't know how to live without them. Yeah, I can relate to that. What would I do without my oils? Life without oils wouldn't be so gorgeous. Tonight we have RC and Peace and Calm in the diffuser. They go fantastic together. I intuitively picked them. Oh, that's what I love. I've never put those two together. So, congratulations. I really think that's wonderful. And Alana Green, did I miss you? Alana Green. So, please, friend request me. Come and join our conversations on a Wednesday night. Our oil conversations on a Wednesday night where I share ways to use oils. We talk about young living, we share our stories, and we have a great vibrant community who love to support each other. So if you're interested in something like that, there's my link. Come and find me. I just need the oil to heal. Well, Amanda, just give me a call and let's yay, Nicole, I will write your name down. Thanks for getting back to me. I talk 10 to a dozen. I've got that many things to look at, but I'm just doing my best. So Alana Green, here we go. Here's a card. Present time. I love this one. This one I use here on my thymus, and I'm going to get it out. It's one of my favourite oils. And this helps us to just stay in the here and now, in the present time. And this is where I put my oil here. Yum, smells divine. I take this one when I'm travelling, particularly if I'm travelling in different time zones, because I feel like it helps me to because you know when you travel and your mind is still, did I shut the gate? Have I turned the iron off? Or I wonder how my kids are, or what's the dog doing? All those things that you're thinking about back at home, which then takes you out of where you are in the here and now. So for you, Alana, stick to what's happening in the here and now, and stick to, I get the sense, stick to what you've got control of. And I use that word, or not so much what you've got, stick to what you can do and not what you can't do. Focus on where the energy is and let go of where the energy is not working for you. And if you find that too challenging, you're going to have to find out what's at the bottom of that. So that's that one, and I will pull a colour card for you, Alana. And we have got Violet, strengthen your faith. So that goes along with the present time. So strengthen your faith in the sense that everything, you could affirm everything in my world is working beautifully for me. And if you're feeling that it's not, well, maybe it's time to get some essential oils, because when we use affirmations with essential oils, it's going to enhance the oil. It's going to help your ability to bring into your into your reality that you dream of. So beautiful, Alana. Thanks for that confirmation. And who have we got? Another lovely Nicole. Thank you for your patience, Nicole. Let's see what oil we have here. And this one wants to come up. Motivation. Have you lost your mojo, Dal? Eliminates procrastination, eliminates stress, more positiveness, conquers fears. And my motivation oil. Here it is here. Motivation. Look, it's in a bottle. Do you know you can bottle motivation? So this one's beautiful. I would be feeling inclined to put a drop on my finger, and I can get a drop, and I would activate it, and put a bit on my third eye, a bit behind my ears, and rub it up and down your neck. Breathe it in, diffuse it, and get the motivation that you need to take your next step. So you know what you're lacking motivation in, I'm assuming. And that's Nicole. I've got to do a colour card for you, Nicole. And Desley, let's see if I've got one more time for... Oh yeah, I've got a little bit of time up my sleeve. So, but this one is Nicole, the colour for you. Plum. Overcome your challenges. So maybe there's some challenges that's blocking your motivation. If that's the case and you want to get to the bottom of it, once again, reach out and let's have a conversation, and let's see what oils you could engage with that are going to, truly, these oils, aren't they, Zeta? They are so transformational. Beautiful, Nicole. Well, come on, ring me up and message me, and let's see if you can treat yourself. Who can honestly say that you're good at treating yourself? Because often I stopped this last week, all the work I was doing. Good on you. Well, time to treat yourself. Reach out and get some oils. Come on, folks. This is one of the best things we can do if you're a mother. We've got oils for children. We've got oils for dogs. We put this in our cooking. I was rubbing last night. I was putting rosemary on the ends of my hair. Gosh, we can use them in so many ways, on our skin, all sorts of things. So, Juliet, what a beautiful name, Juliet. Let me sit with you. Australian Blue is a beautiful blend of our Australian oils. So I get excited when I think about you, Juliet. Something's exciting. I feel like you're about to step into something new. And a new way of thinking about things is what's coming out for me. Something refreshing, something new. Are you moving to the country? Are you got some changes? So Australian Blue, yum, is going to help bring in, it feels gorgeous, nice and nourishing. I'll just have a look and let you know what oils are in that. So it's some of the oils that we actually grow and harvest and distill in Australia. So even though we're a worldwide company, we source oils all over the world, because not all oils are grown. Like frankincense, you can't grow in Australia. So Australian Brew, this is a gorgeous blend. It's got blue cypress, which comes from Darwin, our partner farm. It's cedarwood, white fir, lang-lang, blue tansy, geranium, citrus, davina, jasmine, German chamomile, rose, grapefruit, tangerine, spearmint, lemon, and ocotea. So a beautiful blend which is going to really make you feel nourished, loved, and nurtured. So reach out. Let's get some oils right into your home. Start your journey. So I want to go with your advice. Excellent. Now, who did I miss? Desley. Desley, L-E-I-G-H. Bickley. Awesome. So, Desley Bickley. Black pepper. Black pepper. So you can use this one in your cooking. Black pepper's great to get your, get you invigorated and going. You can put it on your feet. It's a good one for the energy. Have you lost your mojo, Desley? Have you lost your get up and go? And let me see what colour card is going to come out for you. So, yeah, well, Juliet, send me a friend request. I've got to, I know someone wants to talk to me tonight to get their special deal. So, I don't know, I'll stay up if you want to talk tonight, or we can organise to have a conversation tomorrow after 4. I'm in Tasmania, so I'm on Sydney time, Australian Eastern Standard Time. So, Desley, let's see another one for you. I think black pepper's a good one for giving up addictions as well. To connect with your deepest inner knowing. And look at this gorgeous colour. This is like, it's like, I feel like I got the words lifeblood, which marries with the black pepper. Have you lost your mojo? And if you have, it's time for you to really start to love and appreciate who you are. Delve into the depths of yourself. Allow the softness and the gentleness and velvet nourishment to ooze through your veins. That's the message I've got for you, Desley. And I've got to check the time because I've got 5 more minutes. Quickly, who's next? May I have a card? Michelle Clark. Certainly you could, Michelle Clark. So I'm known as the Courage Activator because I love to activate your sense of who you are, because I want you to live with happiness, joy, empowerment. We are so much in need of all of us raising our consciousness and stepping into alignment and doing this collectively as a community on the earth. Everything is screaming out for things to be realigned at the moment. If we have not had a wake-up call in these last 12 months, we must still be fast asleep. So I can't reinforce how wonderful oils have been for me in my life, and how wonderful they could be for you if only you say yes to yourself. Spend a bit of money on yourself and get yourself started on this journey, because I can tell you, you never return to where you were before, or if you do, you don't last there long. But you know that moving on from disempowerment is so empowering and so so enlivening. Sorry, I get caught up in words. So clarity for you, Michelle Clark. So I already have the answers inside of me and they come to me with ease. So once again, the clarity oil, or I would be looking for peppermint, lemon. We have a couple of great collections that some ways that you can get started. You can spend $263 or $273 and get this gorgeous diffuser here with 12 oils, with a couple of other things, our 2 sachets of our healthy drink, our Thieves hand sanitizer, our Thieves spray. That opens you up to a wholesale kit, and it's actually well worth investing in you. So who would agree with that? Who knows that investing in you is one of the best things you could do for you? Because investing in you means you can invest in everybody else and everything else that you want to do in your life. So I get a bit ranty. Oh, thanks, Zeta, for saying I'm gentle, you're beautiful. So you agree with me, Zeta? Excellent, you do. And Michelle, Chris Clark, one lucky last card. And let's see what we've got for you. I'll give you one lucky last card. And it's gathering. How beautiful is that? It's time for you to gather your energy so that you can gather the energy of other people. And it's a beautiful blend that will help you energetically gather people towards you. If I feel like I'm walking on my own and I feel that I'm ready for some new inspiration or strength or interaction with other people, gathering is the oil of my choice. I am balanced and supported. I have a loving community that gathers around me daily. And you can also use lavender for that, and or spruce. So if you love what you've enjoyed tonight, please friend request me. I will send you an invite to my Essential Oil Wisdom group, and you can join our oil community, and the lovely Zita is in our oil community. There's my link. Do friend request me, or you can set aside, make a booking to have a little bit of a time to chat with me, or simply friend request me on Facebook and we'll get together. Thanks, gorgeous Christine, sending so much. And Christine is always sending her energy to everybody as well. So from my heart to yours, I send you off with my blessings, and oil up, stay happy, and run on oils like me. I look forward to connecting with some of you. It's over and out from me, Kay Hamilton, the Courage Activator, who runs on Young Living Essential Oils. Cheerio. I've had a great time. Thank you.